Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subscribers. Yay! Welcome to our FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Mamelodi Sundowns 0, TS Galaxy 1. I'm joined by the kid with no sense, the technocrat. It's Tabs.
Stivo Grandot. No, Minang Steve.
Why not?
You know, they say a man who changes his principle according to situation is not capable of being a leader. But we have a man who changes principle when situation comes, Steve, on the national TV, like Victor Tlongwane, Steve.
Yes.
What do we say about a disgrace to South African football? You come into the national TV, you want to teach us football, but you always mislead us. On a national TV, Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve, there was a game where Orlando Pirates played against Kaizer Chiefs. Steve, a player was pulled. And the very same man said, what? He said, football is a non-contact sport. Football, we don't use hands in football.
Yes.
It's not like rugby.
Yes.
But last time, a player, very same incident, just this one is different because of that one was a pull. This one is a push.
Yes.
You push a player and you impede a player. You step in front of a player. And he says, football, we use hands in football. Kanjani, Steve. Kanjani. But we call it listen, Steve, listen. Listen.
It's allowed, okay. But we see there's hands that are used. In football, rugby, we are bamba. It's allowed, okay. But in football, when you use hands, automatically the foul has been committed. We see there's hands that are used.
He said what? Hands are not used in football, it's like rugby. Listen to the Kaizer Chiefs situation. How we judged it.
The laws of the game says holding and touch. So touch is touch an offense or not. We see here Lilepo going past and then hands were used to touch. And then football does not accept minor holding. You see there just a small touch and then it decided to fall. He's even the loss of the
a small touch. But last game he came to us and said,
yes,
touching, using hands is an offense, immediate offense is given as a foul. Yeah. But this time, still, no matter how you can hate Kaizer Chiefs Kanjani, but don't become personal, Steve.
Yes.
That is a straight penalty, Steve.
Exactly.
A player is impeding another player, blocking another player. According to law 12 of football in terms of sanctions and offenses, if a player touches another player, impede or touch another player, pull or push, it's given as a penalty.
Yes.
But a disgrace to I think SABC is about time they call out Victor Tlongwane. It's about time they come up with a review committee to review those things because of having one man there. He is pushing personal agendas, Steve.
Exactly.
Being personal always when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs.
Yes.
I might hate Kaizer Chiefs or what, Steve, but some things, brother, are just clear, bruh. Straight penalty. Judge situation with the same principle. Never change principles.
Yes. Yes.
Never change principles. Stop creating your laws. Because laws are saying impediment is a foul. Pulling or touching a player is a foul.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, it's not a foul. Kanjan.
Why a change?
Kanjan.
Why a change?
But we cannot be surprised. This is a man who was suspended 18 times at PSL.
I didn't know that. 18
times at PSL. Suspended 80 times, but you take a man and put him to SABC. On national TV. Teaching us that nonsense. No, we are tired, Steve. We want to learn from those kind of people, but don't come and mislead us.
Yes.
I think it's about time SABC have a review committee of those fouls, not have one man reviewing those kind of things. Or that man must be fired from SABC.
Once and for all.
No, Steve, it's not good for football, this thing. What do you want to teach us? You want to mislead us always, Steve.
Personal,
it's becoming personal. He's trying to push his agenda against Kaizer Chiefs, Steve.
Yeah.
But how does, Steve? Let's go to this game, Steve. First of all, in the game, I'm asking myself a question. Why is Sundowns playing and not Pirates not playing? Because these teams are competing. I expect this team to play pound to pound.
Yes.
Bamba to bamba. Yes. If Sundowns is playing tomorrow, Pirates play the other day, Steve.
Yes.
But why are they not playing? Because they are competing in the very same competitions. But you give another team a preferential treatment. You give them a time to rest. But they rested the whole week. They're going to play against Baroka.
Yes.
Why?
That's the question.
That's the question. But
that's
then,
the $1 million question.
Even if you ask, who cares, bro? Rulani said it. Who cares? Who cares?
We care.
We care. They won't listen to us, even if we say that. They won't listen to us. How long have we been complaining about referees in South Africa?
Very long time.
We continue feeding the likes of our Victor Tlongwane. Each and every time. Who cares? We can complain about Abongile Tom each and every time. Who cares, bruh? Who cares? We can say this is a penalty. Who cares? At the end of the day, nobody cares. Even Gaten Makanti himself, he came to us and lied to us and say he's gonna bring a VAR because of his Chiefs lost to another mistake. Now, because of things are going very well, he's no longer talking. He's Utuzi. He's not saying anything about VAR. How long have we been waiting for VAR in South Africa?
For a very long time.
For a very long time,
For
Steve.
a very long time.
But let's go to the game, Steve. I think Mamelodi Sundowns did come to the game disrespecting TS Galaxy. I mean, they benched Utapelo Morena, who played exceptionally very well in the last game, Steve.
Yeah.
He managed to close some of their taking from Kasaitia High. Remember, today, if you saw the goal, it came from the side there, Tapelo Morena, that he usually always play, in which was playing Kiken Johannes. Because Kiken Johannes is always going forward. And he doesn't have the speed to recover his position. But if you remember Okuliso Mundao, if he goes forward, he has the speed to recover his position. If Tapelo Morena, he can go forward, he has the speed to recover his position. There was a point where Mukwena was covering the position among Kiken Johannes, because he went too much Kopele. Again, ball watching from him.
Yes.
So Sundowns really disrespected Ndo. But again, TS Galaxy played very well, Steve. It outclassed Mamelodi Sundowns. You look at a player like Uspelele, Steve, a player who can play on the right.
Yeah.
And also play on the left in attacking, very good, playing on the defense. I remember Orlando Pirates, he got a red card playing as a defender. Always tackles are highest. You can see there are those necessary tackles. He always those necessary tackles, not collecting red cards and everything. But some games, yes, you call it red cards because of some coaches, some referees won't see those attackers, not fouls, Steve. But a good play from him. I think he played very well in a way he deserved a man of the match, Steve. You go again to a Ribeiro, Steve. I don't know why Ribeiro was not in the game today.
He was poor.
I really don't know, but one thing I saw, in which coach has explained very well. Let me teach you. Let me say something. There's 3 marking systems, Steve.
Okay.
We have the zonal marking system, we have the man-to-man marking system, and we have the hybrid. A hybrid, which is the mixture of the zonal and the man marking, in which TS Galaxy mastered today using the hybrid system. Because you could see they were defended by six players, Steve. 4 marking man-to-man, marking their players as usual. 2 marking zonal on those spaces that they think if this player passes the ball, he will pass the ball to this pockets. Because of sometimes Ribeiro, they will kill you by passing into those small spaces, Steve. So they had their men's marking those zonal spaces, marking zonal, thinking that if this player in this technique, you just guess this player will come to this position, but they mastered that thing, defending by 6. You can say the coach that was coaching them is Jose Masibugo, Steve, playing with a serious man. Serious 6-4-1 formation. What can you say, Steve? So they really mastered that thing, Steve. And again, what do you say about Utebo Homokwena, Steve? He proven me very wrong when I said he plays good only in sold out stadium. But today he really played very well. A silent killer, Steve. Whenever he gets the ball, as a keeper, you will see death written with bold letters. Go and ask Usipocha in Steve. Whenever that guy got the ball, Steve, I'm a free kicks work, quality free kicks. A silent killer. He's always involved in terms of defense, involved in terms of attacking and everything. He's always there, Steve. I'm a passes work, winning the balls at crucial spaces, Steve. Saving the balls at crucial spaces, making necessary tackles and everything, Steve. You gotta give it quality language. Sometimes we don't see it because of those silent killers like Tembazwane. You remember how Tembazwane was usually played? Even if Tembazwane was there, trust me, he was going to win the game. Because that guy here, he needed those small passes and everything, Steve. But then again, my injuries are killing them. Yeah.
Man of the match.
No, man of the match, you gotta give it to Spelele, Steve, the TS Galaxy man. I mean, that boy played very well, Steve. I don't wanna lie. Even he scored the goal. Overlapping, Steve. So quality player, that guy. I think it's about time big teams start watching him, Steve. And you know what's interesting about this season's league, Steve?
Talk to me.
There's too much competition, Steve. This is what we like about to this year's league, Betway Premiership. There's too much competition. You might all of us expected Sundowns to win today, but they didn't win. This is interesting about the league. This is what sells. This is the football that we like. Not being sure who's gonna win the league. It's about time Kaizer Chiefs also come into the the competition. You might hate Kaizer Chiefs, no matter how Steve hate Kaizer Chiefs, but if those guys become dangerous, the league will be more interesting than it is right now. Teams need to start being competitive, not predictable and everything. Pella, they said it very well. Football is not predictable, so it's about time teams start pulling their socks and become fighting for the league. Steve, or not having those teams who each and every time you're just gonna come and add numbers like Kaizer Chiefs, like Momaki come in and just add numbers. Steve, teams need to start being competitive, and we're gonna see an interesting league. That's what we are seeing this season, Steve.
Thank you, Taps.
So.